Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about yield. Okay, this conversation is one that I've been wanting to have for a very long time, just because it's one of the most important things for me personally when it comes down to investing. I'm always looking for the best coins that give yield, because it's a way to multiply my principal, right? Not just in my investing and my principles gaining value, but I'm also gaining interest in the asset or in currency. So whichever way it pays out, it doesn't really matter. I'm just looking for the best way to earn yield on my investments. And even if you're starting off right now, maybe $1,000, $5,000, how it's still probably convenient to do so, specifically in a space like crypto, where we're seeing crazy amounts of wealth be created every single day. And I know you guys want to be a part of it. So without further ado, guys, please share this video with a friend, and take some notes, right? Note takers are money makers. So we're going to use this wallet to project how much I'm going to be able to make utilizing my investment with Hex. If I'm not mistaken, this wallet had a $1,000 investment, and this was done a few weeks ago. So for the most part, price is down somewhere around 55%. In this website, I'll be able to check out right here in the daily Hex payout T-share chart how much my daily T-share payout is on Hex. Yesterday's, if I'm not mistaken, it was $5 and 5.7. I'm not dollars, 5.73 Hex. Okay, so if I grab 5.73 Hex and I multiply that times the amount of T-shares that I have, in this case 0.226. In other words, I have B shares, billions of shares, 226 billion shares. So 0.226, I would be receiving 1.29 Hex per day based on how many B shares I have, or T shares I have in this case. So 1.29 Hex, what does that equate to? If I look at Hex price today, I see that Hex price is currently trading at around 20 cents. So if I multiply 1.29 Hex times 0.23 Hex, I'm going to be receiving 26 cents per day. Okay, 26 cents per day. Now, if I multiply that times 365, that would be $100 a year in interest. So I've given $1,000, and every year I'm making $100. That's not even including the amount of value you're also getting from the Hex that's increasing, right? The value of Hex that's increasing over time. Let's say, for example, if we use the same a wallet that we're using right now, right, and we talk about how many Hex we're getting per day, which would be 5.7 multiplied by the amount of B shares. So once again, 0.226, 1.28 Hex per day. But if Hex's current price isn't 20 cents, let's assume that, in projected numbers, Hex can get to a $5 valuation, right? I'm getting 6.4 Hex per day at the value of Hex being $5. So 6.441 multiplied by 365. Now you can see it's 2,350 a year. So because Hex has gone up, you're going to get the value of Hex going up. And because you're earning interest in Hex, this is how much extra you're going to be receiving per year, right, as that stake is going on in value of Hex in interest, which is, guys, honestly, phenomenal numbers when you're looking at an investment for long-term return. I'm always preaching, invest your money, trade, or, put it away, right? Make sure you use your money correctly. I've always said this, even when I got into trading. I started trading at night. I started trading in the mornings, right? I figured out what was best for me. I like trading at night for a certain amount of time. I did it for 3 months. That produced, results. I did it in the morning, produced results, but not to my liking. So I stuck to trading at night. In this example that I'm giving you here, it's between trading long-term or trading short-term. The most important thing that you need to decide is what your investment strategy is going to be. Whether you're investing in the short term or in the long term, it does not matter. But investing in the long term, okay, does allow you to earn the value of time. Time brings yield, okay? This is a concept I like to talk about. Time bringing yield in the marketplace. When you allow time to pass and you are investing in an asset that appreciates, right, and in this case also bears interest, you're going to have pretty much a greater amount of yield based on how long you've been holding that asset. So as compared to holding it for 90 days, right, versus 9 years, you're going to receive a big difference in payout or in value growth, right, or appreciation as those 9 years pass versus those 90 days. This, for me, is one of the core reasons why, principally, and just understanding money, I invested into Hex, because it does so, right, in a very simple manner. We're not going to talk about Hex and like how it works, but if you want to check that video out, I'll probably put it in the description for you guys to see as well. But it's really more so about putting that money away. Same example I did with the Mina video. I'll probably tag it down below as well, where I explain Mina, right? I was talking about Mina in the previous video that I did. Also, we'll be putting that in the description for you guys to see. How I receive Mina, how Mina works. But in there, I talked about how much Mina I'm getting per month. In this image, if I'm not mistaken, in that month, I'm going to calculate it. I'm going to say roughly I think it was 167 Mina. So that's the number we're going to use in this video. Doesn't really matter too much, but it's very, very close to what I'm getting every single month in Mina token. So if I open up the calculator and I grab 167 Mina multiplied by 12, that's 2,004 Mina a year that I'm receiving in interest, right? Just by staking my Mina. If I multiply 2004 times the current value of Mina today, which is, let's say, $4.50, that's $9,000 a year. Now, if I hold that Mina, okay, I don't sell off for the next, let's say, 10 years, and Mina decides to get to a price, 2004 Mina token, times, let's say, $130. That means every year that same Mina would be actually earning me $260,000 a year in just interest. So I can count on that. Now, to pretty much bring everything to full circle, what I would eventually do is once I calculated how much I'm making per year and I see that my assets are holding above a certain price, eventually you realize, okay, Bitcoin's trading over 10,000. Eventually you realize, ETH is trading over 1,000. Once you get that number, that threshold where you say, okay, I'm making 100K a year, or you get to that number where you're saying, I'm making, $250,000 a year on my interest. Now I can spend $50K a year comfortably from this money that I know I'm earning, right? Because the money that I'm earning isn't from my principal, it's from my yield. It's from the extra money. It's from the income, the passive income that my assets are making me. So for everyone out there who's investing into cryptocurrency, remember the most important thing, right, that you want to look for in a solid asset is something that brings yield. Every asset brings yield. Bitcoin even brings yield. For those of you who don't know how Bitcoin works to the core, right? When you mine Bitcoin, that's people who are pretty much working a GPU, right? They're working a computer. They're wasting energy, right? Electricity to run this computer to produce what? Bitcoin. That is them getting the interest off of what? Doing a process that allows Bitcoin to function. Staking is the exact same concept, but made popular through Ethereum tokens, right? When you create a staking mechanism, it's pretty much the same process done through the computer. The algorithm runs itself. It's cleaner, it's efficient, and it doesn't have people selling off to pay for other things like, electricity costs and things like that, which brings the price down and can actually hurt the value of the coin. So, guys, we've gone into a lot, but I really hope this video has helped you guys out understand yield a little bit better with these examples, and I hope you guys are looking for yield bearing tokens as well. There's a lot of them out there. I've talked a lot about a lot of them on my channel, so if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, and we're also going to be talking a lot about that in the Telegram channel that I have, t.me/dive crypto. Make sure you join it. Make sure you guys just stay up to date with all the stuff that I put in there. It's not financial advice, but it's me showing you guys every single day what I do with my crypto investments 100% for free, and I know you can definitely get some value from that, or someone who can get some value from that. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Have a good one. See you on the next one.